Alright, I am playing looks like I'll be on the play. I'm playing an eggs deck that I built back in Ether Revolt Standard. I can keep this. More land than I need, but I think I can work with this. I built this back in Ether Revolt Standard, and it was actually reasonably competitive at the time. You can build the deck online now for like $1.31. Everything is still legal for our Devastation Standard. It may have been outpaced by some of the more popular decks now. It looks like I may be against some sort of red-black aggro or zombies deck, which has a pretty good chance of running me over. We'll give it a shot. I've only got 20 lands in the deck, so this is way more than I need. Get a small. And that's turn. So, Reckless Fireweavers, I kind of want to just keep those out on the battlefield and let them do damage when I put out artifacts. And if he wants to come plowing into me with Dread Wanderer, that should be fine. Earthshaker, I think the ones that are unable to block are based on the power, so I think he can essentially go around my Fireweaver. Which does help him right there. So Marionette Master is a huge bomb in this deck. I'm going to have the land to get there. And by the time that I do, I should even have some artifacts to do something with. I could probably get in for one with my Fireweaver, but it'll be more helpful as a blocker if it doesn't get prevented from blocking. And I'm guessing that he's going to exert that and keep me from blocking. Go. Strong move. He is ahead of me and I am floating right out, so I think he's going to beat me. I'm not going to attack this time either. He'll have one less attacker than if he hadn't exerted his Crasher, but that was probably the correct move. Two of them. And they're hasty. The other options he has are both recursive, which Sucks for me. I don't remember how much it costs to bring that back. It costs 6 to eternalize that, so that would keep it off the board for a little while. I want to block and kill something. I'm not positive which one is the correct pick, but I'm going with the Earthshaker Cannon for now. Can't quite afford my Marionette Master. Another prism. Map. And I'll hold him back to block if he gives me a chance to. He'll probably just exert his Crasher again. And then, yeah, he's got enough to beat me there. He's got me, so I don't have a whole lot of removal even in my sideboard for this, and most of what I do have is old and slow. Having a few more creatures out on the battlefield may be helpful. He's not going to be exiling anything, so Treasure Keepers will die. I think that may be helpful for me. I'm going to just stick with what I've got. I'll go first again. That is probably enough land since I've got a map. So I'll keep it and see how it goes. I do like to see my opponent mulligan. Starting with card advantage is a nice place to be. Dread Wanderer. And looks like I need it for the land right off the bat. Right, it's been a minute since I've played with Terrarian. 2 to sacrifice it for 2, and then I get to draw a card. So if I put that out, I can't use it yet. I'm better off doing something else. Reckless Fireweaver is going to start giving me a blocker, and the Prophetic Prism is going to give me some card draw, both of which would be helpful for me at this point. I'm going to probably be prevented from blocking, but I'll put out the Fireweaver anyways. Of course. Kenrick again, he's got pretty much the same hand as last time. Good, I'm happy to see some land come through. The Terrarian will give me card advantage, and I can also cast a Reckless Fireweaver. So I'll do the Fireweaver first, and then putting it the Terrarian will give me 2 damage. I'm going to always yield to that. And I will keep these back as blockers. There's a fair chance that I won't be able to block one of them, but having 2 out gives me a better chance at actually preventing him from getting through with everything. Now I'm down to 1. I predict on Crop Crasher. No. Maybe next turn. Okay, I don't have land for this turn, which would have been helpful. So play red and black and get red and black. With that, I draw a Pia's Revolution, and where I've got a few more artifacts this time, I'll put it out and enter. Alright, he's probably got another Kenra or an on-crop crasher, but we'll see. Oh, Hazoret, even better. 1 or fewer. Without a discard outlet at the moment, it doesn't look like he can attack with it yet. But that'll be a big one for him. Okay. So we still don't have land. So let's draw some cards. Put out a Prism. And I'll put out a map. And I'll leave that available in case I get a chance to block with it. He's probably got me on the next turn since I can't block him this turn. And he's casting a second card, so now he can attack with Hazoret. There's a land, finally. Sack that. Let's see, he's probably going to just take the damage this time. Maybe not. Take a mountain or a swamp. Or a swamp. And I want something on the battlefield. The Ravenous Intruder gives me a size outlet, which is actually very helpful right here. It potentially becomes much larger than a treasure keeper. We'll go with the Ravenous Intruder, and then I'll put out my cheapest artifacts so that I've got some sacrifice fodder for the intruder. And see what he comes up with for his turn. Oh, he just left it. Oh well, he would have had me.